And then, so then, okay, a prophet of God, right, in quotes. I'll put God in quotes. Este, let's make it simple. Someone who speaks truths, and not only in the setting of a church. We have to get our mind away a little bit from that, because the whole concept of the quote unquote church, right? You know, there's a lot of confusion. The chosen one, and then the chosen ones. Then we have all these different denominations, and then we call this building the church. All this confusion, you know. The body, we are the body. The church is the body. All this, right? Very confusing. Very confusing. You know. But if we, if we just kind of take a second, and kind of just take a pause, as we'll be able to understand a lot of things, like the word church, ecclesia. You know, that is where the Greeks would make their law. That is where they would come together to vote for law, the ecclesia. So when Christ said, "On this rock I will build my ecclesia," look what it had become. So the ecclesia was the building where the citizens would come together to vote on law, right? As each major city had the stat center, right? Like House of Representatives, let's say, right? But they did things different in Athens, right? In those times. Remember, we've talked about it a little bit, but that was what the ecclesia is, where the citizens come together to make law. You know, so when this beautiful prophet, right, in quotes, when this beautiful philosopher comes and says, "Look," and he teaches all this good stuff, right? Love, forgiveness, and all this. And he says, "Look, on this rock, on this foundation that I am teaching you about love, about forgiveness, about helping those, and about, caring for those outcasts and all that stuff. Don't look down on the sinner, on quote unquote sinner, right? The prostitutes, the drunkard, the whatever. No, we love everybody, right? So he's teaching this fundamental ideals of behavior. Love each other. That's a fundamental idea, right? So on this rock, on these fundamentals, I will build my governing system." Because on this rock, the rock is the principle. On these fundamental principles, I will build my governing system. Because the ecclesia is where we all come together, where all the citizens come together to vote for law, right? And if each one of those people are principled in a specific way, when they come together, they will make good choices, good and rational decisions on how to govern.
This is Thesis.